go. Okay. 3 for 3, 4 for 4. So anyway, this is Jannik Sinner. I didn't wear my I don't have time to put on my orange wig today. But Jannik Sinner, back to back 1000 starting from last year. But we don't count last year. So right now, he's won all 3 Masters 1000s this year. He's playing in the Madrid one. He's playing Van Dijk. And then, yeah, look, I haven't done a video on this channel for some time now. But like, there's so much I want to talk about, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know? But yeah, apparently he'll be playing today. Fonseca, some news about tennis news. Fonseca played both Alcaraz, Sinner, and Zverev in the past month or so. He's got beaten by both of them, but I think his play was really telling when he played against Zverev for me. I'm going to do a video on his play of style with Fonseca. I don't know. I just have some thoughts there. I have some thoughts there. And then we have Iga. She hasn't won a major title yet, and she hasn't reached a semi-final this year yet. So let's see how she does on this surface, because apparently this is her favorite surface. So she won yesterday. So let's see how she goes, but I think she's gonna get beaten again. I think there's a long road. She practiced with, and she's like, full sack doesn't mean anything. Honestly, it doesn't. She doesn't change, and I think she's a very stubborn player, in my personal opinion. Very stubborn, very hard to change. You know, she's like a Coco in a way, where when something is drilling to you, it's very hard to just plug it out. You have to slowly build to plug it out. That's her. And then we have Sabalenka, who's title defense. This is her title defense. She won yesterday as well. First set, tough. She tried. Could have gone to a third set if her opponent was not that serious. If she was serious, she could have gone to a third set. But like, yeah, she started on a winning streak. Still relatively plays the same, but she's trying to add some elements to her game, like some drop shots and some stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You can tell it's not her natural habitat. Especially she goes to that route whenever her opponent is able to return a lot of her points, a lot of her shots. So yeah, but I think if you extend the rally with her, you can win a lot of points. If you tire her out, and if you can return a lot of her second serves, I think you got her. I think you got her by that. And if you mix up the ball speed and hit some slices and stuff like that, you can stretch it to the limit as well. I think she had a little bit of a difficulty with the pitch. It's not football. With the courts, and how the ball bounced, and how whenever it bounced back, the speed ball gets reduced significantly. So the court is not necessarily slow, but it's medium slow-ish, and the ball of the bounce is quite high, so it does reduce a lot of the ball speed when it comes back to you. So I think she had a little bit difficulties there as well, especially with the second serve that her opponent, I forgot her name, it really surprised her a lot of the times, the bounce of the ball on the pitch. Tsitsipas won. They had this stupid where he got the stupid thing where he got a point taken away from him because his father was again, Tails is all this time coaching between points. Reminds me of this one.
Look at me! I'm talking to you! To give him coaching because his father is talking everywhere.
Exactly, Medvedev. It's still the same. Hasn't changed. Hey, sir, hasn't changed. And then he's like, does it bother my opponent? It doesn't matter that it bothers your opponent or your opponent didn't complain or anything like that. It is wrong at the end of the day, and it has been like this for years. That's why you're a loser right now. Okay, that's why you world number 80. Okay. That he coaches between points. It's just disrespectful, dude. Like, don't do it. It doesn't matter if he's complaining or not, or it bothers him or not. Just don't do it. Tell your fucking father to stop coaching you in between points. Whether you are serving or your opponent is serving, sir. How? Just have decorum. Just have respect. It doesn't matter if he's complaining or not. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Oh my gosh, I got heated right there. You know what I'm saying? I got some heat in there. Like, seriously, dude. Just don't do it. Just tell your father, don't coach me in the middle of the point. Coach me at the other times. He's like, I thought coach is allowed now. Yeah, partly because of you and how Mehmet was like, so his father can talk between points. Dude, chill. Oh, my freaking... Anyway. There's that. Alcaraz was asked, he won the thingy of the year, sports of the year, so Sabalenka. Anyway, he was asked that if he's going to make the French defense fine stuff. He's like, he's not sure. He's wearing a wrist brace. Okay. So yeah, they're already jumping to a Grand Slam. Ngaskati, he still has this one and the Italian Open, because the Italian Open, he's a champion there, and he's also a champion in France. So you jumping to France and skipping the Italian Open, kind of redundant to me. So he has less under a month to decide and how his wrist is going to be by the time that he has to defend the French Open. I really wanted Jannik Sinner to go through Alcaraz in order for him to win the French Open, but if that can't happen, But Alcaraz, you can get beat by Jannik Sinner for the French title. Thank you very much. I wanted him to go through Alcaraz. Personally, for me, I just wanted Jannik Sinner to go through Alcaraz. I want the redemption arc. But anyway, if that doesn't happen, shame, but I understand. But I personally think it's just precaution for him to play and defend his title there. But at the same time, he cannot go basically almost a month without playing on clay to see how his wrist is before he starts to, because there's a 3 out of 5 like sets. He has to win 3 sets, not 2 but 3. So it's going to be a challenge, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, what else? Zverev, loser. He be loser. He's still 3. He didn't take his Germany title. He got beaten 3 times by Jannik Sinner, straight sets. And also, who else beat him? I forgot the person that beat him in his title defense failure and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. He's still going to remain 3rd for some time. And then Djokovic is not playing Madrid. I don't know if he's gonna play Italy before France. I don't know. I don't care. Honestly, truly, I really don't even care. Like, honestly. And then we have who else must I talk about real quick? Medvedev was beaten 6-love in Monte Carlo. He was beaten 6-love in Monte Carlo. He was interviewed today. I don't know if yesterday. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing today, but he was beaten, and he was like, I'm trying to put that humiliating defeat behind me and start fresh in this one. Okay. I think he was fined because he abused his racket and stuff like that during that match. And then Berrettini got beaten by Berrettini. Berrettini lost in the first round today in this tournament. I don't know what's going on with Berrettini. I haven't seen any reports of him, but he didn't seem all that well. I don't think it's physical. Maybe it's just mental or emotional, but you could tell he was a little bit down. He was not up for it. But yeah, that stuff. Okay. And then we have some Cokes. Cokes made it to a little bit deeper in that tournament that she played. I forgot which one that was indoors. She's exhausting for me to support, if I'm being honest. Hey, a lot of her things, like I feel like Coco, whenever she focuses a lot on her serve, she kind of neglects the other stuff, like the play of the tennis court. She puts, I think she cannot she cannot, like, I cannot speak, it's early in the morning.
Compartmentalize.
She cannot that.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, thank you. She cannot that when it comes to play. I think when one thing is up, something else has to be down. It's never an equilibrium for her. So whenever her serve is rubbish, she will hyper fixate on that, not necessarily affect the remainder of her play, but she has to work extra hard on the other aspects of her game in order to even pull through a win, instead of being just equal, like the service well, and also your play and your shots and your shot making as well. No, if her serving is down, she has to hyper, she has to work extra hard to create the great shots, she has to work a lot, so she's putting pressure on a lot. But when this is someone like this, it kind of almost balances, but sometimes her shot making can disappoint, and then then she has to work extra hard and put more pressure on her serving, because here in her decision making is terrible. This is one shot that I really despise when she does, where she will try to infiltrate a spin on the ball, where she'll do this and then her leg will oh my gosh, and it will land right in the middle of the court. Oh my gosh, I really hate that shot. Oh my gosh, when she picks up the ball and she tries to incorporate a spin with the ball, and then her leg will move. And it frustrates me because she does it in all surfaces, not just on hard but also on clay. And sometimes she doesn't tend to not see Gucci, it's not working, that shot is not working. And I haven't seen her use a lot of slices a lot. She doesn't use a slice, but apparently she saw a tweet online, someone says, hey, she doesn't slice, and she's okay, let me add some slices, and she's trying to incorporate that. Don't try and do this all the time. Don't be like what's her name, Jasmine. Segue to Jasmine. I can talk about Coco all day, but segue to Jasmine. Jasmine here changed her whole playing style once her stupid doubles partner became one of her coaching team staff. I was like, why did you change? Immediately when she entered her coaching staff team, she lost a lot of matches. She's this close to being out of the top 10 because that's how much she's lost. The past few tournaments so far leading up to this one, she finally won her second match. She's going to the third round now. In a while. The previous tournament, she lost in the first round. The previous tournament, she lost in the first round. Well, second round because she gets buys. But it's in a while that she won her first match in a tournament. And she had to work for that win in 3 sets. Really, she's picking up balls, she's trying to hit high, her ball speed is slow, and then she is far cry from the opponent, the player that beat Iga Swiatek last year in straight beautiful sets, and that was before her stupid doubles partner was part of her coaching staff team. And in the previous tournament before this one, in the indoors, she was the only coaching staff that came with her in that tournament, and they were not playing doubles. And she lost the first game, and then she's like, no encouragements, nothing. Really, why is she on your payroll? Already she revived your doubles partner career. Says the commentator during that match. Please do better, Paulini. Thank you. Amanda's not playing in this tournament for some unknown reason. I had high hopes for her, and she's disappointing me this year. My goodness. And then we have Naomi Osaka is playing here. She took a little bit of a break. She played really well yesterday. Kudos to her. She played really well. I appreciated her. She hit some nice shots, some good winners, let's see how she goes. But we cannot be too excited when it comes to Naomi Osaka. She can be some disappointment sometimes, but we'll see how she prefers this surface anyway. So let's see how she goes, okay? I think Coco is playing today, if I'm not mistaken. So Coco's also playing. She's playing an hour before Yannick Sinner. So Yannick, you better win in straights, babe, so I can sleep early. And then what's his name? And Coco as well. So anyway, those are my thoughts on tennis since I've been gone. Since you've been gone. on. So those are just my little tidbits, my little like summary of what I've seen, I've noticed. But I'm going to do some videos about other certain players. I have a lot of thoughts ever since now, like since I'm talking with this video, like it shows that I have a lot of thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and the World Cup football, I might talk about that as well. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. No lot of visual aids because I was just ranting about tennis, and I'll see you in the next one.